I love me some AI. Can I get some of that AI? I love hearing about that artificial intelligence. You get me? That's been the buzzword for like 2 3 years more, but it makes yeah, it helps out so many industries, and it makes self-employed so much easier to do, lower barrier of entry, so harder to differentiate. And it's like, is it a first come first, like a first mover's advantage now? Because like, oh, AI knows everything. The data set is the whole internet. The data set is all the books that have ever been written. It's like, there's so many things that were once great, great services, products that exist that no longer have that same value because my boys over at OpenAI, they got the plug on who, when, where, and how to write me some code. That's nice. They can tell me about a book from like 45 years ago. Yeah, that's sick. Now I don't have to go to the library. That's great. I love it. I'm not gonna hate it. But the skill gap being cut makes a lot of things different and more difficult. Like if I'm pushing an app to market, if I'm pushing a product to market, you best believe that product better not be the software. They can make that. They can look at exactly what you made and make that. Because the differentiating factor becomes your users and your data. The data that you have that you won't share to the AI. They want it, they'll try to get it. But that's what you have. That's what you the one thing that keeps you afloat. The one thing that keeps you moving. It's like, oh, I have something that they don't. The AI doesn't. But if you don't, you best believe you're gonna get run over. Unless your user base is strong, where it's like, oh, you got all these CRM softwares, but like first movers, the best ones. Salesforce, let's go Salesforce, because like, yeah, they've been here since the 19. I know it's crazy to say, but they've been here for so long, and they've done so much. And then there's other softwares that exist too, where it's like, yeah, they got users. It's great to go on Instagram. Yeah, they got users. Everyone, it's like, yeah, this is the thing. This is what we use. They'll keep flying. Now creating any sort of new service via software, you're stuck in this little ditch of trying to feel feel out this whole environment where it's like, oh yeah, no, this hasn't been made yet. Okay, make it. But you make it, you have no differentiating factors. Your users, you need to market your product, get users, and then it's like, yeah, that's the thing. But making the product itself, so many people have done that. So many people will continue to do that, and it's like, I don't know what like is software as an industry dying? It's booming in one sense, but is it dying in the like innovation creativity sense? Does it all come down to data? If that data exists on the internet and I pay to get it, let's say it's a paid service and I get all of this data, how long will I have this advantage for? How long will my service be the thing? How long will I drive traffic, get users? Will I ever even be able to get users? Likely, no. Now, if I go outside and I collect some raw, authentic data that has never been seen on the internet before, is that what people really like? Will people really want that? Will they use it? Sure, they might. But at the same time, my boys over at OpenAI, they might create a little sample data set and extrapolate whatever data I just got. And it's like, it's pretty close. Does the same stuff. Whatever data I'm getting for someone else to use, someone else is using with some purpose in mind. Maybe I create some new food. I'm gonna make a little recipe. Best believe that recipe will be on the internet sooner than later. Like, give it one person's post to like, oh wow, look at this great dish I had. I've never had it before. Them boys at OpenAI, they never had it before either. Their son ChatGPT, they don't know the ingredients, but they can guess, because just by the picture it's like, oh, so how long would it maybe take to make the chicken this tender, this color? Like, you can make some crazy assumptions that end up paying off just via pictures, via a sample data set. It's like, at what point do you do you have to like step back and think, all right, am I gonna get users because I just made something, but now someone else can make the same thing, and they can drive traffic with a few bucks that you may not have. And it's like, this whole self-employed thing just seems to be harder and harder. It's like, man, you really gotta differentiate yourself. And then it's like, oh, let me do something where the human aspect is like my selling point, like a little consultancy. Let me consult people on how to use AI. It's like, that's great, but eventually AI is just going to tell you how to use it, right? Like, it can right now. Maybe an AI consultancy service will tell you how to use it. It's like, that already exists, likely. But at what point does it become, everything becomes irrelevant? It's like, there's no winning. There's no more anything. It's just you, yourself, and the AI. It's like, I don't know. As a self-employed man right now, I'm like, this ain't easy. Like, everything is financially driven. It's all financially driven. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. It's all financially driven. Man, this is like, it really like puts you in this whole like mindset of the world is changing and shifting in so many different ways that like, no longer am I gonna be able to use a good product as a reason for people to sign up. I mean, that's not the case. That's the case right now. It's just like, you really start thinking about like everything else that you could be doing. And like, AI can help you build whatever software you want in a matter of like moments to an hour, hours, days, whatever. You'll build it. It will be built. It can be built, but like, you're like, I'm gonna fill it with my own data. And it just like really makes you think. The differentiator of like that whole skill gap that used to exist, it's not the same when it's great, things are done easier, quicker, all that, but the self-employed man is facing quite a dilemma. Very difficult. Yeah. It would be great if out forever, a human could know something that AI doesn't, but like the way it's moving. And I've done these little like data annotation things. It's like it's great in the moment, but then you start thinking it's like, damn, your quote unquote differentiation, your edge, whatever, your like the thing that makes you different, like the knowledge that you have, you're feeding this data set, you're training it, and now it's gonna become smarter, more capable, able to do everything you could. And then it's like, man, at this point, the whole AGI thing, that differentiation is supposed to be consciousness. If it can simulate the consciousness of you, the human, you, like, it can infer and expect what you would think that day. And it'll start, trying to figure out, like, all right, Wednesdays, bros be thinking a lot about orange juice for some reason. Let me start recommending him some orange juice Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, like, let me put this in the Amazon a little shopping cart. Let me get this to him right when he wants it. It's like it's gonna start estimating every single little thing in your life, and it's like, now what? And then at a certain point, the AI will start estimating that you're gonna be facing this like crisis. Is it gonna recommend you mental health specialists? Is it gonna try to consult you itself? Is it gonna try to, like, the right answer is for it to not predict everything in your life at that point, sure. But will it actually do that, or is it trained to uh, go towards like financial incentives and like whatever brings money to whoever's paying? I don't know, but it's really interesting, and you can start thinking forwards and stuff. I might make a video on thinking forwards.